Good morning, PALY.
Today is Thursday, March 16th, 2023.
I'm Vincent Wong.
And I'm Ethan Haemer.
Have you seen PALY's newest production, Mamma Mia?
No, I haven't.
Well, this weekend's your last chance to catch it.
Well, I'll be sure to see it then.
PALY Theater presents the final performances of its spring production, Mamma Mia. The last chance to catch a show is this weekend, on Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. and Sunday afternoon at 2:30. Tickets are $15 for adults and $10 for students and seniors. Purchase tickets at palytheater.com.
If you are a senior interested in participating in the annual Senior Picnic and Grad Night Party, prices for these events increase today. More details can be found on the ASB website, and parents can RSVP on Eventbrite.
PALY's Best Buddies Club, which is dedicated to promoting inclusion through creating friendships between students with and without disabilities, is celebrating Neurodiversity Celebration Week this week. While walking around campus, take note of the various posters around the school which highlight neurodiverse individuals and their accomplishments. Join local Best Buddies clubs from PALY, Los Altos, and Gunn in the later night on March 30th on the Gunn Freshman Quad.
To learn more about PALY's Best Buddies Club, InFocus reporters Kacher and Anjali Akkaraju talks with members of the club.
We went and interviewed Best Buddies Club, which is PALY's club dedicated to promoting inclusion through creating friendships between our students with and without disabilities.
Hi, what is your guys' name and grade?
Hi, I'm Lily. I'm a senior. Miss
Delphi and sophomore.
I'm Sohan Sengupta in the Best Buddies Club, and I'm a sophomore, class of 2025.
Juan Pinto, class of 2024.
Lily DeAndre, a member of this club, explains what IDD is.
So IDD means intellectual and or developmental disability, and typically these kids have IEPs, which is where they have individualized education plans, and because of this they're often separated from regular classrooms in schools, so it's hard to make friendships with students without IDDs. So this club, at PALY at least, is here to provide friendships for people. And then Best Buddies as an organization as a whole provides jobs, housing, tons of stuff for people. And you can do it pretty much anywhere.
It's a really positive environment. It's kind of, our lunches on Wednesdays are a really good time to just sort of relax and have a respite from school. It's just a really good environment to have.
I like it because it's nice.
It's nice.
I get to socialize with everyone, spend some time, introduce them to sports which I want to do, such as mountain biking.
Yeah.
Mountain biking is such a fun sport. I would like to get everyone into it. So, when there's an assembly, we should host one. Then my brother named Rohit and I are going to introduce you to mountain biking sometime in the big gym.
I think one of my favorite parts of Best Buddies throughout the year is the friendship walk in spring, because you get together as a group, raise awareness for the club, and make money to support everybody in it.
I like hanging out with friends, coloring, we talk to our buddies.
People should join Best Buddies, right?
Yeah!
Always welcoming new friends.
Time for this weekend.
For InFocus, this has been Anjali Akkaraju, Declan Baker, and Kacher.
Thanks, Chase. PALY's Best Buddy Club is currently meets bi-weekly on Wednesdays in room 409. Visit at Palo Alto Best Buddies on Instagram for more information. Next week, PALY will be administrating the annual California Assessment of Student Performance and Progress Test to juniors. Here's Assistant Principal Erik Olah with more information about CAASP testing.
Good morning, PALY. My name is Mr. Olah. I'm an assistant principal here at PALY and a CAASP coordinator. And that's what I'm here to talk to you about today is CAASP. CAASP is it's coming up next week. It's a test that's in English and math. It's not a high-stress test. It's one where you just show up, do your best. No studying is required. In terms of who takes it, it's 11th graders. There's other CAASP testings in science and things that are for other grades that are coming later. But in terms of what's happening next week, it's the CAASP English and math test for 11th graders. The thing I want to point out to you all is looking at this data here. Last year, well, actually backing up, the state mandates that 95% of students take CAASP. That's a mandate from the state of California. Last year, we had 51% of the PALY students actually took the test. Because of that, the data that you see here, PALY actually received zeros for every student below 95%. Because of that, they basically zeroed out between the 51 and the 95%. They gave zeros to all those students. PALY ended up with a very low score in English and a low score in math. And that's data directly from the California dashboard. Now, once you compare that to what you see at Gunn, where Gunn had very high in both categories because they had a lot higher participation rate for the testing. So that's something that's readily available. It's out there that anybody can see. So colleges can see that, so that they can look on the California dashboard and actually see those scores. But what they don't see is your actual individual scores. So what you actually earn yourself, that's not something that gets reflected. It's just this data that's on this dashboard that probably paints PALY in a light that we don't really want to be painted in. Other kind of facts around the test: if you take the CAASP test, you can earn the State Seal of Biliteracy. You can also earn the Golden State Seal Merit Diploma. If you want more information on that, you can kind of ask your teacher, or we've got kind of information spread about that. You can also, if you take the test, you can use the results on your test to actually waive placement tests at certain schools, at certain colleges, and or even place out of certain requirements, like entry-level requirements. Those can be useful at Cal State schools as well as community colleges. I want to reiterate with juniors that you're going to be taking this test, but you're not going to miss any class time. So we're going to look at the schedule in a minute. It's just kind of built in within the school day. And then for that week, we understand that taking tests is something that kind of, I said it's no stress. I know it saps some energy because you're kind of sitting there taking tests. We're going to limit how many tests and projects you have next week to kind of help mitigate some of that testing, kind of time that you're putting in for that. Also, big thing, if you take the CAASP, you're going to be you'll be eligible for a ice cream social for all the juniors that we're going to have next Friday, March 24th. So big incentive there. You get some ice cream at lunch next Friday. So day of the test. Here's the schedule. You'll notice that the test is kind of built in with the day. There'll be some primes happening elsewhere, but they're built in within the school day. You're not going to miss any class periods. You see that the periods are all still there on Tuesday and Wednesday. And so come take the test. You're going to have your assignments will be on Infinite Campus. It'll show you where to go. So just follow what it tells you on there. In terms of what you need to bring, please bring your school-issued Chromebook. And it should be fully charged, hopefully. If you have time to charge it ahead of time, that'd be great. And then also, if you finish early, you're going to want to have a book to read or some homework or something to do after the test, since you can't do stuff online or on your cell phones or anything. So that's kind of it, just some basic information about CAASP. I'm hoping we all can take it. I hope we can bump that score up from 51. Let's get all the way to 95. All right, back to you.
That does it for today's show.
Follow us on social media at InFocus News to engage with our content, and visit our website to view today's campus bulletin.
Until next time, I'm Vincent Wong.
I'm Ethan Haemer, and this has been InFocus News.
Have a great day, Vikings.